You keep wondering why the same storms keep finding you, but you never noticed how often you call them by name. You speak struggle fluently, sprinkle hard, broke, tired, and waiting into every sentence like seasoning on truth. You say, I can't win for losing, and the universe answers as you command. You say, nothing ever works out for me, and energy rushes to make sure you're right. You've built a mouth full of mirrors, reflecting every fear you swore you left behind. You don't realize that every complaint is a construction order. Every declaration of lack is an architectural plan for another season of scarcity. You pray for abundance and then speak poverty between amen and breakfast. This isn't punishment, it's precision. The vibration of your words doesn't care if you mean it, it only cares that you said it. You're not cursed, you're consistent. And I'm not here to blame you. I'm here to wake you. Because the most expensive sentences are the ones you speak on autopilot. Imagine your words are seeds. The soil doesn't question your intentions. It simply multiplies what you plant. Say, I'm exhausted, and fatigue blossoms. Say, I can't catch a break, and watch opportunity cross the street. The field of your life doesn't care whether you meant it as a joke. Sarcasm still sprouts. Your speech is a contract signed in vibration. Every sentence is a promise your energy has to keep. Think of language as breath magic. Every exhale either builds or breaks something unseen. You can't plant thorns and pray for roses. You can't declare drought and demand rain. What you repeat, you rehearse. What you rehearse, you remember. And what you remember, you recreate. The broke mindset thinks in limitation. The language of lack broadcasts it. Silence can be sacred, but when you fill that silence with complaint, you turn your voice into a vandal. You say, it's always something. The universe nods, always something. You say, I'm sick of this. Energy replies, more sickness, coming right up. You say, people drain me, and instantly everyone around you becomes thirsty. You say, I'm just trying to survive, and survival becomes the ceiling of your existence. You call good news too good to be true, and true becomes what's left over after you reject good. You label growth as risk and peace as boredom. You whisper prayers for elevation and then gossip yourself back to ground level. You thank God for open doors and then complain about the hallway. You call it venting, It's actually volunteering. Every repetition of lack signs you up for another round. You think you're being honest about reality. Honesty is acknowledging what's here. Alignment is deciding what stays. You confuse expression with exhumation, digging up old pain just to prove it happened. You post captions about shadow work while still throwing shade on your own reflection. Every word has weight. Some of you are dragging sentences that were never meant to be spoken past one season. You said, "I'll never trust again." And your heart has been obeying that command for years. You said, "Money is the root of evil." And now you subconsciously sabotage every opportunity that smells like increase. You said, "All men are the same. All women lie. Good people finish last." And then wonder why your life keeps echoing those lyrics. Your speech is sacred technology. You've been using it like small talk. The mouth doesn't just describe the world, it designs it. Once you see that, you stop speaking carelessly. You start tasting your thoughts before they leave your tongue. Because sound is spell work, and you've been casting with every conversation. So how do you break the language of lack? Step 1, pause before proclamation. Every sentence carries consequence. If you wouldn't tattoo it on your life, don't stamp it with your tongue. Train yourself to stop mid-complaint. Replace reaction with redirection. Instead of, "I'm so tired of this," breathe, then say, "I'm learning what rest feels like." Instead of, "I can't win," speak, "I'm mastering how to keep what I've earned." Language is a steering wheel. Stop driving yourself back to lack. Step 2, audit your circle. Listen to how the people near you speak. Environments echo. If every conversation is complaint, karaoke, your mindset will sing backup vocals. Surround yourself with translators of abundance, people who turn problems into prayers and prayers into plans. Step 3, replace empty affirmations with embodied declarations. Don't just say, "I am rich." Say, "I am a good receiver." Don't just say, "I'm healed." Say, "I'm building habits that honor my healing." Don't just say, "I'm manifesting." Say, "I'm matching." Step 4, speak life over neutral moments. When the day is ordinary, bless it anyway. Everything is working for me, even this. The language of lack thrives in boredom. Gratitude starves it. Step 5, stop romanticizing self-deprecation. Humor heals, but self-insults are curses with good timing. Laugh, but not at your own expense. Step 6, record yourself. Play back a day's worth of conversations. You'll hear where lack hides. Awareness is deletion. Step 7, honor silence. You don't have to fill every space with sound. Silence lets your new vocabulary settle. Understand this. The broke mindset is thought energy. The language of lack is broadcast energy. Thought becomes form when spoken. Speak deliberately, or you'll keep sculpting struggle. The goal isn't perfection, it's consciousness. You'll still slip. You'll still say, I can't sometimes. Catch it, correct it, continue. Every correction is construction. Every new phrase lays brick for the life you're building. Words create worlds. If your world still sounds like worry, it's time to rewrite the script. Stop letting lack narrate your destiny. The next time you start to say, I'm tired, finish it with, of settling. The next time you start to say, I can't, replace it with, keep pretending I don't know my power. The next time you start to say, it's hard, add, but it's happening. That's how you break the loop, by changing the ending in real time. You don't need a miracle. You need a mouth that believes. Your vocabulary is voltage. Your sound is your signature. Speak with the authority of someone who finally remembers creation happens through them, not to them. This is the frequency where your silence becomes sacred and your speech becomes strategy. If this frequency found you, it's because the version of you that's ready to be fluent in abundance just cleared its throat. This was entry 2, the language of lack. The next frequency begins where silence stops being survival and becomes choice.